Alright, so instead of creating a long write-up over what I've been doing to promote Grammus or create some type of journey thread that I would forget to update, I thought I'd just save everybody the hassle of reading a giant text wall and instead go over the few things I've been doing lately to promote Grammus on Instagram. So just in terms of effectiveness, I've been able to increase the daily profits by around $100 across only 15 accounts, doing the follow unfollow method and using the 1-2 punch. And I also used mentions during that time and I was able to generate an extra $250 in profits, but one of my accounts got banned and setting up mentions is a lot of work. So for the most part, I've just been sticking to the follow unfollow method. But before I begin, let me just say this. This is not as efficient as it could be. However, what I'm doing right now is completely 100% on autopilot, so I really can't complain that much. But let me tell you what would work better. If I created a huge business motivational account like Business Mindset 101 or Millionaire Mentor, that they have millions of followers, that would be an easy $1,000 per day just off Instagram promotion. But that is a ton of work and time that I just do not have right now. But I am definitely looking into it for the future. Also, I could have bought hundreds of thousands of fake followers across the 15 accounts that I'm using to help sell Grammus. I could have created an image of success, but I didn't want to do that just because I feel like that's too misleading and I didn't want to mislead people. So let's just quickly talk about what I've been doing so I don't take up that much time. I'm not a huge fan of watching videos that are longer than 10 minutes, so I'll do my best to keep it short. So without further ado, here is my setup right now for the follow unfollow 1-2 punch method, and I'll talk about mentions in a little bit. So I have 15 accounts I'm running, and they all look the same. They're all slightly different so I don't get banned or anything like that. I split the accounts into 3 groups that I was able to track with 3 different coupon codes, and yes, I'm running 15 accounts with the same link in the bio. I know, I'm doing alright for now, don't worry about me. I converted 5 old fitness accounts that I had lying around, deleted their posts, changed everything, and uploaded 15 pictures. I also bought 10 other aged accounts that are around 3.5 years old from ACCS123.com/ACCS, which I recommend if you have Bitcoin, and I changed all the bios and uploaded 15 pictures. I have not posted any pictures since then. All of the pictures I uploaded were straight promotional. It was not good content. Essentially what I did, I created one huge Photoshop document and I sliced it into 1080 by 1080 squares and then exported them with different backgrounds. I exported with different backgrounds because I wanted the images to be unique. I didn't want Instagram seeing me upload the same images to 15 accounts. So that's what I did content wise. You can pull up instagram.com/Grammus if you want to check out the content. Now, after I uploaded these images, I very slowly began 1-2 punching in Mass Planner. I did a very similar warm-up to what I have posted in the ebook, and it's going really well right now. I'll post my Mass Planner settings below if you guys are interested. So, like I said, I split up the accounts into 3 different groups. The first group I set the Grammus coupon code as founder, and I only followed people who interacted with the founder Instagram page. If you look at the founder page, they're very into the whole let's grow your business with Instagram, which I am too, so I thought they'd be the perfect account to use as a target source. Now, I've had 75% of my sales come from this coupon code, even though they're only 33% of the people that I follow, for 2 reasons. One, the accounts that follow the founder are the old fitness accounts that I converted, and they'll have much more followers, so people are more likely to believe in those accounts. So they'll be much more likely to buy an ebook that it's promoting. The second reason is because it's very highly targeted traffic. Everyone who follows Founder already wants to grow their Instagram page, so I have a really good source. So that's how I'm 1-2 punching right now. It's very simple stuff and it's very easy money. This can easily be duplicated too with whatever you're trying to sell. Whether you want to start selling puppy toys through an Amazon store or athletic shoes through some sort of marketplace, this is a very simple thing to add twists to. Just create convincing content, find a great target account, and start following them. It's a very similar method to the Cryogenesis $50 a day guide on Black Hat World. Oh, and there are some other things that I forgot to mention. I'm using the 1-2 punch, but I'm also sending the people who follow me back a DM that talks about Grammus more. I can include that template below too. Also, I don't get a very high follow back ratio because my content is pretty lame and I am pretty much just promoting my ebook, and that's not like the most fun thing to follow back. If you posted consistent content that wasn't completely promotional, you would get a good follow back ratio if you had a good source. I think I'm only getting like a 10% follow back ratio right now, and that's not great at all, but there's no reason why you couldn't get 40 to 60% as long as you're posting better content than me. Okay, so that pretty much covers the follow-unfollow method. So let me quickly talk about mentions, because I think I should at least mention it. Right. So here's what I did. I always like using mentions with videos. I think it's a bit more engaging, and if you're going to direct thousands of people to see your page, you might as well send them to a video, right? So I created a video, I bought the template off Video Hive, and I'll link that down below if you want to see it. And I uploaded the videos to the transformed fitness accounts because this was before I had the other ones up and running. And I had very similar content to what I showed you earlier, but then I just added the video to it essentially, and then I sent 100,000 mentions, which cost around $175, and I sent the mentions across the 6 accounts I had. One of the accounts got banned because of this, and another video got removed on another account. But to be fair, I was doing about 16,000 mentions per video, and the recommended limit was about 10,000. But I got cocky and I said, screw it, let's do it anyway. And then, yeah, that's what happens. And the mentions were sent at around 6 to 8 a.m. and by noon I already had my money made back, plus about $100 in profits. And then I made another $150 over the course of the next few days. I also used the founder coupon code, and the 100,000 people that I sent mentions to were people who already followed the founder Instagram account. So again, really targeted sources and really targeted traffic. So, long story short, Instagram mentions worked well, but setting them up is a lot of work, and mentions are just riskier than the follow-unfollow method. I think I will probably try mentions again in the future on a larger scale and try to correct some of the things I think I did wrong, and I'll report back to you guys. I think I might also try looking into seeing if I could grow a large business motivational account to sell Grammas on, or maybe just try to buy shoutouts or get a partnership with one of those accounts. But yeah, that's how I've been selling Grammas on Instagram. So maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't, but I think this goes to show that making money on Instagram can be really easy and painless if you just know what you're doing and simply execute it. So that's all I got. Hope you enjoyed it. If you got any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to post them below and I'll get back to you. Thanks.